Okay. We're going to start in a seated position today. So go ahead and have a seat. And just like we've been doing the last few weeks, we're going to start with a little bit of breath work just to get us connected to the body. So we're just going to start by taking 3 cleansing breaths. So inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. 2 more. Good, and relax. Just move your body around a little bit. Start to move your arms. Maybe you make some circles, just starting to get the blood flowing a little bit. And we're going to come back to our neutral posture, and we're going to do a box breath. So we're going to inhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. I'll guide you. You don't have to count. So let's go ahead and breathe in now. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Last one. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And hold. Good. All right, and just bring some movement into the ankles. Maybe the wrists too. Point and flex. Just whatever feels natural. Okay, for the next one, we're going to put the hands, start right here at the shoulders. We're going to send the hands straight up to the sky. Inhaling there. Exhaling, the elbows tap the ribs. One more. Good, now take a wide stance with your feet and then lean to one side, reach over, and then go to the other side. Same thing. Now do this at your own pace, inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. Keep going. One more each way. Good, back to center. And then you can hold on to the sides of the chair here, or if you're able to, clasp your hands behind your back and roll the shoulders back. So really pushing the chest out front, and then tuck the chin down a little bit, and then tuck the tailbone under. So squeeze the glutes a little bit. Now take a couple of breaths here. It's gonna feel a little restricted. One more. Good, release that. And then just take a couple of head circles. At your own pace, a few in one direction, and then switching directions when you feel like it's right. And then when you're ready, come on back to center. All right, and we got a couple more to do here. We're gonna go into a seated cat-cow. So we want to push the chest forward, lifting the tailbone in the back, and then dropping the head back if your neck allows. Inhaling here, exhale, tuck the chin, round the back. Inhaling up, exhale, tuck it in. Two more. Last one. Good. Now, scoot back in your chair if you're not all the way back. Really open up the knees here, and we're going to take a forward fold. So we want to go down as low as your body will let you, and then cross your arms here in front. Now let your head hang down. And then you may want to start to stretch side to side, just a little wiggle in the spine. Notice where you feel any tension here, and maybe if you can get a little bit of that tension to go away by adding some breath. Deep inhale here. Exhale all the way. Again. One more time. Now put your hands on your knees, tuck the chin, and then roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Now once you get to your tall seated position, we're going to turn and put your right hip on the chair. So you're really at the edge of your seat here. And then let your left leg go out behind you. The further out you go, the more stretch you're going to feel on the front of your left hip. So just once you get in position, just hold it there. If you need to back off the tension a little bit, just bend the back knee. All right. If you feel pretty good here and you want to take your stretch a little farther, you can raise your left arm up and let your eyes follow. A couple of deep breaths here. Good. Lower your arm and then slowly and carefully drag that foot back together, and then we're going to take it around to the other side. So flipping it around, left hip on the chair, right leg is extended out behind you. Torso is pretty upright here. If you feel a stretch here, that's fine, you can stay, or if you want to take it farther, raise the arm up, eyes to follow, deep inhale, full exhale, and again. Good, lower the arm, carefully dragging the foot in, and then turn it back to center. So now we're going to stretch the outside of the hip, so crossing one leg over the other knee. Go ahead and, I always feel like I want to circle my ankle here, so just do it. And then when you're ready, flex the foot. Keeping it flexed, I'm going to lean into it just a little bit. Now ideally we want this shin to be parallel to the floor, but if you've got tightness in your hip, the knee is going to be up a little bit. Okay, it's just where you are, something to be mindful of. So hopefully you're feeling a stretch in the outside of your bent leg, your right leg. So let's breathe into it. 2 deep breaths here. On the exhale, see if you can get some of that tension to melt away. One more time, inhaling. Fully exhale. Good, come back to your tall seated and switch sides. All right, circle the ankle if it feels right. Flex the foot when you're ready and lean into it. And then just notice, is this hip a little looser than the other, or maybe it's a little tighter? Just being aware, it's not that it's a good or bad thing, we're just paying attention to what the body's trying to tell us today. Let's take 2 deep breaths right here. Exhale, sink into it. One more time. Good, torso comes back up, both feet on the floor. Let's go into some narrow sit to stand. So not quite right next to each other, just a little bit of distance between the feet. All right, so we're gonna start with the hands by your side, and when we stand up, we're gonna raise the arms to the ceiling. Ready, set, standing now, reaching up, and go right back down into it. All the way down, and again. And when you have a seat, keep your little lean forward like that. It's already setting us up in the ready position. Let's do about 4 more. Inhaling on the stand, exhaling on the sit. One more time. This time we're going to stay standing and let the arms come around and down. All right, moving on to our standing work. Let's move the chair back a little bit. So we have the mat. We're using the mat for some traction on our feet. So we're gonna repeat that cat-cow that we did seated. Now we're gonna do it here. So just put your hands on your chair. You can have your hands wrap around the front and back of your chair. That'll give you a little relief on your wrist. Just an option, okay? So we're gonna drop the belly towards the floor, lifting the tailbone, lifting the chin with an inhale, exhale, tuck it all in, rounding the back. Do it again. Two more times. Last one. Now coming back to a neutral spine, we're going to extend the right arm out front and the left leg behind us. All right? And now just lower and lift. Tap the toe on the floor, lift it right back up. Tap and lift. Breathing along the way. Let's do 2 more, and we're gonna hold it up on the last one. Right here, hold it up. And now bring the right elbow to the left knee. Bring it in. If you can touch, good. And then extend right back out. Repeat. Exhaling as you touch elbow to knee. Inhaling as you extend. Nice and slow. Let's do 2 more. Good, now place the hand back on the chair, lower the leg, tuck the tailbone and round the back, come all the way up. Good, just take any movements or stretches that feel good here. Just a little reset, and we're gonna repeat that on the other side. So when you're ready, go back into your plank position. And this time extend the left arm and the right leg. So we're gonna go with a lift and a lower. Two more. Holding it up on the next one, hold it up here. Left elbow to right knee, exhaling as you cross through the center, inhaling as you extend. Two more. Last one, extend. Bring the right arm down, left arm down, right foot to the floor, round the back and roll it up. Let's take some twists right here. So just a nice, my favorite, little floppy twist. Let the arms be loose. So we just churned up a lot of energy in our lower back and our core area. So we're just kind of releasing any tension that we might have created there. All right, so next up, we're going to get, oh, this is a fun one. Wait, they're all fun. Okay, so we're gonna go back into a plank-ish on our chair. So we're gonna put the hands down. We're gonna step back with both feet into our plank, up on the tippy toes, all right? And then we're gonna bring the right foot forward. Right foot forward, and then we're gonna release the hands and stand up, bringing the arms up overhead. It's may challenge your balance, so just be cautious. Okay, hands go back down, step the right foot back, and then bring the left foot forward and stand. All right, keep going at your own pace. So alternate which foot steps forward. And it may be that right now your lunge is not a very deep lunge. That's okay. You also can just lift the torso, but maybe leave the arms low. Lots of options. Just be sure that nowhere along the way are you holding your breath. You want to keep a steady flow, inflow and outflow of breath. We're going to be here for about another 30 seconds. Last 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, good. Step together. I'm not cold anymore. Are we warm yet? Feeling a little warmer. Okay. I skipped one that I wanted to do earlier. This is going to be a nice mobility exercise. So you don't really have to put any weight on your hands, but just maybe rest your fingertips here. The weight's in your feet. And we're going to just reach through with this hand and then reach up towards the ceiling. So we're just inviting a little more movement in the mid-back. Inhaling when your arm's up. Exhaling, reach through. Keep going. One more. Good, put that hand down and do it with the other one. Shot, breathe in, reach through, breathe out. One more time. Good, now just roll it up. All right, let's give your upper body a little bit of a break. We're gonna come back to it though. Let's move to the side of your chair. It's just here for a little support for your balance. All right, so you're gonna have your left foot out to the side, so all the weight centered over your right side. Okay, raising the left arm up overhead. We're gonna crunch to the side, so bring elbow to knee here, and then reach over, but don't rest the left foot. Elbow to knee, and stretch. Exhale, inhale. All while doing this, we've got the belly drawn in, a nice little brace in the core. Two more. Last one. Now keep that foot up, lift the torso. You can keep your arm up for balance if you want. And let's just go with a little lift and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Shift over to the other side. Do the same thing over there. You really don't need your mat there, but I just like a little extra cushion under my feet, so whatever works for you. All right, so now your right arm comes up, right toe out to the side, weight centered over the left side. We're gonna go elbow to knee, and then stretch it out. Exhale, inhale. Two more. Last one. Now torso comes up, arm can stay up if it wants, and we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Put your feet on the floor. Just kind of prance it out a little bit. A little stretch on the outside of the hips. Feels good. And any chance to dance, I'm down. All right, good. Moving on. now we're gonna go to, oh boy, the legs, our favorite. Let's get our chair here. So we have it to use for balance if we need it. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go step back with your left foot. Okay, so our left foot's back. Notice that the left heel is up. Okay, so we're gonna bend both knees. This is our starting position. And now all we're gonna do is straighten the right knee. Well, just straighten both legs and hinge forward, right? So here you go. And then drop the knees and hinge. Keep it going. So you might feel a nice little stretch in your hamstring and glutes. Let's do 2 more. Now on this one, stay bending over forward. Step in a little bit with that left foot. And then if you're ready, lift that foot. And now stand up, bringing the knee with you. And keep going. Hinge forward. Lift it up. Slower the better. It's a good chance for balance and hip stability. And knee and ankle as well. Okay, we got 2 more, and you know I'm gonna add on. I mean, what would it be without an add-on? Hold it here, and we're just gonna lower that leg, tap the floor, lift it back up. Keep a slight bend in your standing leg, and breathe. I know it's burning. 4 more. And 3, 2, last 1, and all the way up. Now lift that knee that you were just standing on your right side, just lift it. Maybe you pull that leg across, you'll get a little stretch in that hip. You can even cross it all the way over and have a seat if you wish. Feels good, doesn't it? It does if we tell ourselves. Okay, let's do the other side so we're even. So we can stay this way. So now we're gonna put the right foot back behind us. Right heel is lifted. Okay, so our starting position is gonna be the 2 bent knees. And we're gonna straighten both legs and hinge forward. Hinge, good little stretch in that left hamstring on that one. So we're gently warming up the legs. Gentle in quotation marks. Two more, and we're gonna hold it on the second one. Holding it here. Step forward with your right foot a little bit. Get your balance on the left foot. Bend the left knee slightly. Lift the right leg. And then stand up, bringing the knee with you. Repeat. Hinge. And stand. Now we want to depend on our chair less and less. It's there for security. No problem. But we want to depend on it as little as possible. We've got 3 more here. We're going to hold it on that third one. One more time. Hinge, hold. Now tap the right toe and lift. Here's 7. Breathe through it. Here's 4. 3. Last one, and come all the way up. Oh, yes. Same stretches. Pull that knee up. Maybe your ankle wants to twirl. Maybe you cross that foot over the other knee and sit back into it for a figure four, whatever feels right. Okay, now let's scoot your chair out of the way just a little, and we're gonna work on some lateral movements on the hips, and then we'll have a seat again. See, there's something to look forward to. Okay, so let's start with a wide stance, as wide as you feel comfortable going. And we're gonna just lunge to one side before going to the other. So first, we're gonna hinge forward just slightly, and then bend your left knee as much as you can, and then come back to standing. Okay, so this is the basic movement, and then we're gonna add on a little progression with the upper body involvement. Let's do one more here. Now we're adding on. So now with your right hand, reach past the left toe and then come back up. So reach past it. You can even lift your right arm and look over the right, or sorry, it would be your left, huh? My bad. Look over your left shoulder. Let's do two more. Last one. Good, pausing in the center. Take the arms away for a minute and just go to the right side a few times. Hinging forward slightly. That's gonna call in a little more help from the glutes when we do that. One more time. And now add on with that reach. So reaching past with the left hand and coming all the way up. You can raise the right arm and look up towards the sky. That's up to you. Breathing. Exhale when you're down in your lunge. Inhale on the way up. Let's do two more. Last one. Good, back to center. This time, we're gonna take the arms away and just go side to side. So hinge forward slightly, go as far as you can to the left, and then slide over to the right. So staying low. And we're gonna do one more to each side. Come back to center, standing up, and then just walk your feet in. Okay, a little bit more work on the hips, and then we'll have a seat. So go kind of outside of the hips with your feet. Your toes can be slightly rotated outward, okay? And then we're gonna hinge forward, putting the elbows right on the insides of the knees, okay? So you're here, put the elbows inside the knees. You can put your hands together in a prayer position, and then just drop the hips and lift the chest, and then come right back up. So we've got all those muscles in the lower body nice and hot, so they're feeling as flexible as they're gonna be. So now we'll work on a little bit of range of motion. Inhaling when your hips are up, exhaling when they're down. One more. Hips come up, tuck the chin, and roll it all the way up. All right. Good. Now let's move your chair back to the center. Get your dumbbells and have a seat. So we're working from the larger muscle groups in the lower body and the core down to the smaller ones. So I would say the shoulders are pretty tiny muscles, so it doesn't take a lot of weight to get them burning. So if at any point your weight selection feels too heavy, you can put them down and it'll be just as beneficial. So we're gonna start with our arms out to the sides, palms to the top. Now, we wanna be sure at no point do we allow shrugging. Okay, so sit as tall as you can, shoulders down, and we're just gonna pronate and supinate the hands. So breathing is important here too. So just find a rhythmic breath pattern that matches your movement. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and just feel into the inside of the shoulders. Just notice what it feels like. It may burn already. Mine do. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And now this time leave the palms facing up. And then we're gonna pull the elbows in, squeezing the shoulder blades together in the back, and then extending back out. Squeezing in, extending out. Let's inhale here, exhale here. Kind of like that breath exercise we did in the beginning. Let's do 2 more. Good, now elbows stay into the sides, and then we're just gonna bring them to the front and then open them up again. So rolling the shoulders back, rolling them in. Inhaling, exhaling. Let's do 2 more. All right, now from here, we're gonna lower the hands, and then we're gonna go, I call this one the rise of the phoenix. So we're gonna come all the way up, all the way down. So the palms continue to face forward the whole time. Now, if you start to feel any discomfort in the shoulder, you can either bend the elbows or bring your hands slightly forward. That helps too. And of course, your breath is always helpful. Inhale, exhale. One more time like that. Good. Now, elbows are still at the side, bend them here. And we're gonna serve the platter. So just serve it out front and bring it back. Sitting as tall as you can, being mindful of the shoulders. Everybody looks good. Inhale up, exhale down. 2 more. On the next one, keep the arms up. And now we're gonna bend the elbows for a biceps curl and extend. So with the arms elevated like this, the shoulders are helping more than they do in a traditional biceps curl. Again, if you start to feel discomfort, just lower your arms a little bit. Let's do 2 more, holding it in on the second one. Hold it right here, and we're gonna punch up with one hand, then the other. 2 more each side. All right, now from here, lower the hands, bring them back, and then punch both up. Boom. Yep, swing it down, bring it up, and punch. Let's just do a few more of those. Two more. Last one right here. All right, now pausing here, hinge forward. For me, I like to separate the feet a little bit, okay? So that we can get a good hinge. So we're a little bit on the edge of our seat right here. And now we're gonna bring the arms back, pulling the shoulder blades together, okay? And then lower down. This is another one where shrugging can accidentally happen. So if that's the case for you, if you find tension here in your neck, lower your arms a little bit. Just thinking about the shoulder blades in the back, pinching together. Here's something else we tend to do. We tend to jut our chin forward. So pull the chin back a little bit. Take some tension off the neck. We're gonna do 2 more. And then we're gonna do 1 at a time. So, left arm, then the right. So notice what's happening in your core. If you're keeping your shoulders level and squared off to the floor, notice what happens in the obliques whenever you lift one arm. It's a little off balance, so the core is picking up the slack. 1 more each side. All right, now pull the elbows back. Now from here, all we're gonna do is straighten the elbows. So straighten them and bend them. So you wanna keep them pulled back as much as possible. Check your shrug. Make sure you've got plenty of space between the ears and the shoulders. Let's do 4 more. And on the next one, hold them back there. Now turn your palms to face the ceiling. And we're gonna pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. That was the best cue all day. Okay, 1 more. We're gonna do a kind of a flow where we're combining several of those moves into one, okay? So it starts with our Phoenix. So palms facing forward. We're gonna come all the way up, turn the palms to face you, lower them, come back up, and then open it up and come all the way back down. And repeat, palms are forward, palms turn to face you, press back up, palms face forward, and come all the way down. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more. Last one. Good, and release that. Go ahead and put those on the floor for a second. Swing your arms just to release some of that tension. Boy, time flies when you're having fun and taking care of yourself, doesn't it? All right, let's get a tricep stretch. So touch your shoulder with your free hand. Help that elbow up as high as it can go. Breathing here. Just imagine that tension or that resistance you feel anytime you're stretching as a little roadblock. It's a little blockage. And just imagine the breath as the thing that is pushing that blockage out of the way to allow a little bit more ease and movement. All right, switch sides. Touch the shoulder. Free hand helps the elbow. Breathe through it. Our breath is a powerful tool. Always available, usually available. All right, open the chest. Now let's do a little bit of core work before we get on with the rest of our day. So let's turn to the side. And I want to give you another option. If you want to take a weight with you, you can. Don't feel like you have to. So in your hand that's going to be closest to the mirror is the one that will hold the weight. We're gonna reach around the back of the chair and hold on, okay? So scoot your hips forward and then lean back. You just couldn't resist, huh? Why not? All right, now straighten out the leg. Let's see, it's gonna be your left leg. So your left leg, your weight's in your right hand. We're gonna lift that leg and reach towards it. Now lean back and do it again. Keep going. Two more. Last one. Now, bend that knee, straighten the arm. Open it up, bring it back. Open it up, bring it back. Four more. Last one. Good, lower the leg, come on up, give it a break. Okay, and you can keep your weight. Holding on to your chair again, and now we're gonna lift both feet. So pull the knees up, okay, and we're just gonna lower and lift. Now, if you want, you can add a little press. Four, three, last one. All right, perfect. Now let's repeat that on the other side. Your face is perfect too. This is why we're advanced, right? This is how you get there. Okay, here we are, last side. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel here. All right, so wrap your right arm around your chair, lean back into it, straighten out your right leg, left hand at the shoulder. Ready, set, lift it and reach for it. 8. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Last one. Now bend the knee, straighten the arm. Open it up and come back. You can really depend on that right hand holding you up on the chair here as much as you need. Halfway. Last 2. Good, rest. 1 more to go. Okay, got our weight by the hand. Lean back. We're gonna raise the right knee and press to the ceiling 8 times. Ready, set, and here's 1. Last 2. Amen. Let's put that weight down. Woo-wee. Spin it around to the front. Place your feet firmly on the floor and then roll the shoulders back. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Pull the hands back behind your chest again. Opening up, squeezing the shoulder blades together. If it feels good, let the head drop. Bring your chin back down. Slowly release the arms. Take your feet wide again. We're going to go back into that forward fold. All the way down, holding the elbows at the bottom. Let the head drop. Deep breaths here. And roll it up. Crossing one foot over the other knee, hitting all those same stretches we did in the beginning. Maybe we feel a little more flexible now that we've moved around. All right, switch sides. All right, sitting up nice and tall now. Stretch your arms out to the side, come up a little bit so we're gonna have room to twist. We're gonna inhale to prepare. Exhale, twist. Looking over one side, inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. One more time each way. Last one. come up. And all the way back down. We did it. Thanks for coming to class, y'all.
Thank you.
It was fun hanging out with you.
Oh, yeah.
And you too, whoever's watching. All right, so what's on the agenda